Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the liberal loudmouth. So I'm here to call out the mainstream media and their lack of coverage over this issue with Kailee and Maurnice from Hazelwood, Missouri. I'm going to go through and show you what is just irritating me about this case. I mean, it was trending on Twitter at one point, and this video shows these two kids getting into a fight. Kailee, who happens to be white, struck a black girl, Maurnice, and then it tumbled to the ground, and Maurnice took it to a level that she shouldn't have. She ended up slamming this girl's head into the ground like 3 or 4 times. At least 2 or 3 of those times, Kailee was unconscious. I believe the first time that she slammed Kailee to the ground is what knocked Kailee out. Now, in the middle of this, this fight, another person, a black person actually, came to try and defend Kailee and started hitting Maurnice in the back of the head, right? So there's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of moving parts to this video. But the thing that I'm kind of irritated about with the mainstream media is the lack of coverage for this issue. This shows media bias. And Libs of TikTok called it out correctly that they wouldn't talk about it. Let me just show you what you get when you do various Google searches trying to find information about this fight. Okay, as you can see here, I did a Kailee Hazelwood Google search, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 5 articles about it, but Times Now, Hindustan Times, American Military Times, Times Now, and K-Move, which is a local affiliate, I assume, from St. Louis. So none of these are mainstream. None of them. So let's do some various searches here. Kailee, Missouri. Let's do that. Horrific video shows Missouri girl brutally beaten. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of it is not related. It's totally unrelated. Here we go. New York Post picked it up, but that's not surprising. Missouri AG wants teen who smashed girl's head into concrete to be charged as adult. I disagree. I think that's ridiculous, and I think the people on the right are going to go after this girl because she is black. That is my opinion, and I stand by that. I've seen it happen before. So let's do one that looks for Maurnice. Maurnice Hazelwood. Who is Maurnice? Is 1, 2, 3, and just see. Look at this. This isn't even related to it. We're all in need. And none of these, by the way, are mainstream media. Let's see. Maurnice brutal. Let's just look for that. Let's see. We get 1. I mean, just look at that. This is ridiculous. Now, I don't know that every fight that leads to a child being in a coma is necessarily national news. But you can see there that the search results just don't show up. This indicates clear bias by the media. I mean, we're talking about a kid that is now, I don't think Kailee has died. Hopefully she pulls out and recovers. But at this point, like, this happened to a group of school kids. I think they were like 15, these kids. This isn't something that you would report on? Really? Like, not even a blurb, not even a mention, where I can't even find it in the news tab of Google? What? And guys, this happens on both sides because, the mainstream media, at least like MSNBC, CNN, these are all left-wing, sycophantic pieces of crap media. And they will push stories that make Democrats and Democrat platform items look better or, that fit a narrative. Because now watch, let me show you the same thing with Next Benedict. I just have to type in the name. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, The Hill, 9, 10. I mean, we can keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, come on. 15th. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, to be fair, this was Next Benedict's story has been around longer. But look at this. 1, 2, 3. This is 9 hours ago. 10 hours ago, 10 hours ago, you didn't do your job 11 hours ago. I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. And mainstream sources, Slate, the Oklahoman. I mean, come on. Now, I will be clear that Nex's story in the beginning didn't get any media coverage. It really did not. For almost 2 weeks, it got zero media coverage. So I mean, that is true. But there also wasn't a video that showed this this brutal fight between two kids. And we know that the news media is all about clicks. They want to put sexy stories out there, to get clicks and stuff. But nope, it's just total silence here. And you can barely even find it on Google, which makes no sense other than to say that Google, is clearly manipulating these stories to push a certain narrative. So the people on the left, you just look at that. This is true, what they're saying. And this is a black girl that put a white girl in a coma. Now, I don't agree with the people on the right who claim that this was about race. I don't think it was about race at all. There was a black girl that came in and started punching the other black girl in defense of the white girl. I don't think this had anything to do with race at all. Just like when Next Benedict's story came out, I didn't think it had anything to do with a hate crime then either. I didn't believe, and this is based on personal knowledge, that Next Benedict, yes, was bullied, but not for the reasons that everybody needed Next to be bullied over. But you can clearly see that. You've got this video that was trending on Twitter for almost an entire day, possibly even two, and nobody's talking about it. Guys, this isn't okay. It's not okay when Fox News does it, which is true. When the Trump media does nothing but pander to Trump and, oh, Trump, you're so this. Oh, look at Joe Biden. Oh, both news organization types do this kind of crap. If we're going to call it out, we got to call it out for both sides, because both sides are fucked. We're all fucked. The news media in this country is so fucked. You have to go outside of the country to get anything that really is bipartisan in any way. It's hard to find information that isn't driving some narrative that was paid for by some rich person that owns the paper or whatever. The media in this country is absolutely fucked. And then you get people in my comments section. It's like they say that I'm out there trying to get clicks, yet I'm talking about this issue that it's clearly, something that's worth talking about, in my opinion. But then you look at the media and they aren't talking about it at all. What are they supposed to just ignore the fact that these, this gang brawl of students just go at it and one girl ends up in the hospital? I don't know. But again, I'll call the right out for playing politics here, because if it had been reversed, if a white girl had done it to a black girl, the people on the right wouldn't have said anything about it. They wouldn't have said anything about it. And then the people on the left would have come out, oh my God, look at it, and it'd probably be trending all over Google. It'd probably still be trending on Threads and Twitter and whatever else. So yeah, there's a problem in this country, and it needs to be talked about. People need to stop playing fucking sports team politics, because this is asinine, ridiculous bullshit. All right, y'all, that's it for now. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think that I'm being too quick on expecting mainstream sources, or even a lot of sources in general, to be running this story already, since it was only a couple of days old? Yeah, let me know in the comment section. All right, guys, this is the Liberal Loudmouth. We'll catch you next time. Peace.